Like the chat?
Where you see the intelligence, the squares, intelligence, and
Yeah.
oh wait,
The saving throws, the skills, that stuff.
oh there's
Maybe you need
initiative. Never mind. Yeah, okay, now
You got your
And
window
we're
too
live.
All right.
User error.
As per normal, it's D&D technical with noobs.
small.
It's only been, 3 campaigns, couple one-shots, and we still don't know where the intelligence window is.
You got to remember Elder Scrolls Online, World of Warcraft,
It's too much stuff.
Ultima Online.
We have a special guest appearance in the back. And
Hello.
have we?
Hello.
Yeah, we have it. So this is our first game of 2020, y'all.
oh that's right.
Yes.
New decade.
Amazing. Yeah, new decade, new me. So I hope everybody had a good New Year. Holidays are, thank God, officially over. So let's see. Last time when we played, we had finished off the windmill. The two hags, the party found out, had been using children to make their pastries that they sold throughout town that few of the party members who will remain unnamed were addicted to.
Yes.
The
Can't
fight
remember who.
Yeah, the fight went pretty successful. One hag was killed. One seemed to escape into thin air. Not sure where she has gone off to, or mysteriously where the little old lady that they met in town seemed to have had gone to. And there were 2 children that were rescued. The party found out that they were from Barovia. They had been kidnapped some time ago and were probably next up on the chopping block to become pastry. The party also met the Keepers of the Feather, or a member of them, who seems to be a shapeshifter that can turn into a raven. She offered to take the children back to Barovia, and the party was to set off on their last leg of their journey to Valakai to deliver Irina to Valakai.
Town.
Yeah, Safety Town.
Safety
So
Town.
affectionately
That's where
calls
I'm
it.
running.
And with that, the evening has grown long. The sky is beginning to get grayer than normal. And you hear spatters of rain start to fall again. So once again, it looks like a kind of cool rainy night in Barovia. And what do you guys do?
Well, I'll whip out my battle axe and say, "Where is death?" Just kidding. I don't do that.
Wrong character.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bar cleric Ian's not here.
What time of day are we in? I forgot that.
Daisy.
It's late evening. So it's beginning to get
And
dark.
did we get a couple of miles from the windmill?
You guys had set camp. I believe we had made it about a mile away from the burning.
We were
effigy.
away from okay.
Yeah, the burning, smoldering pile of windmill.
Yes.
And crows.
I'd like to go off from the group a little bit and seek the guidance of Galadia for such foul presence, and to be rid of myself of the vileness that might have engrossed my skin.
Okay, so you wish to go kind of pray for your cleansing?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so your party is continuing.
Whoa. Come on, lay it on me. Give me a boon, great Galadia.
Oh wow! So you're doing
bestow
your thing.
upon me your blessing.
Yeah, that was a nice roll.
Wow. Okay. So, with that being said, then Galadia comes to you. Hold on. I apologize because folks is moving and I have all kinds of crap everywhere. So
that sounds like what Galadia would say.
Yeah, that's exactly.
We're rearranging bunks up here in heaven.
We're moving heaven.
Yeah. You know that damn Thor
going to
He just
biggest,
gets to be a real
bigger
pain in the
quarters.
ass.
The ice machine's broke, so we're all moving to the next building.
Yeah,
We're moving heaven.
I can't have my bourbon on the rocks this way.
In a calm, loving voice, Galadriel penetrates the darkness of Barovia and says, Zeldarth, my champion, you are in a land that is lost. There is much darkness here. I see what you seek, a weapon of great power to destroy the Dark Lord. The sun sword that you seek lies in a place similar to one of our own temples.
So that is good to know.
The sword carries the power of the light. It will be yours, a gift from me, to defeat the evil of this land.
Ooh.
And with that, she fades out.
No, I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question.
He pops back in and says, what is your question?
Don't leave me.
She's gone.
I've been around the block a couple times. I know this ain't going to be easy, so what do I have to do to acquire this great sword of light you speak of?
The sun sword lies in the Amber Temple.
The Amber Temple.
Whoa.
Did I notice when Zaldar left? I assume we're all sitting around a camp.
Probably so. I guess. Did you try to scoff Zaldar, or would you just hey, I'm leaving to go pray. See you bitches later?
Yes.
Okay. Yes to both.
Did I notice if he left his pack around?
I didn't leave my pack.
Zaldar knows you're here, prick.
Yeah.
Nobody leaves their pack.
Everybody takes their stuff when they walk away.
Everybody walks with their stuff.
I gotta go take a dump. Here, let me load up.
Yeah. I'm gonna
if
stick
you've
my
got prick in your party, you
my
know
stick
pack
my
is my
bookcase
pillow.
in here. My kitchen
got a
sink,
bedroll.
my bedroll. I'm gonna take. You know what? I'm just gonna put the whole damn house in the pack.
Okay. Just checking.
No, but she does. She does tell you that the temple. Excuse me, I misread that earlier. The temple lies in the mountains, far away, in a vault. You will find the sword that will give you great strength.
Huh.
But it was inside that temple.
You guys can't hear it.
Okay, no, I can't. But I don't want you to be confused.
And you don't hear me sneaking up on you while I'm trying to take your pack while you're sleeping.
While you're busy talking.
Yeah,
Mine's under my head.
All right, so I guess I go back to the party and I say, fellow travelers, brothers in arms, we must find a place called the Amber Temple.
Why?
Because Galadia told me of a great treasure that is in there that will help us defeat this wretched enemy of ours.
Did she say who the wretched enemy was?
No, she didn't say that.
When you said there was great treasures, Prick said.
Did I eat one of? I did not eat one of those pies. Do I look like a little turd goblin in green skin, walking around sounding like
he's not the only one I
castrated?
saw munching down on pies. I give a side-eyed apparent.
We don't know where this place is, do we?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
In the
mountains.
As I
There's
sip my
mountains all
ale.
over the place. Well, we still have to get to Safe City.
So I guess amber. We should just look for something in amber colored.
I want to ask the girl we're traveling with if she's ever heard of that Amber Palace.
Good idea.
She says she has her tale of long ago a society of wizards was prominent in this land, and they had a place of study far in the mountains. She does not know what they, whatever happened to it. Only stories. It was, long ago. But they are in the Balanot Mountains, which are.
Whoa.
You're going to get a map? I like maps.
I know.
I do enjoy a map.
I enjoy maps.
Let's see. Map back. Bear with me just 1 second.
I see Curse of Strahd.
What? Oh, the background.
Yes.
Yeah.
The opening page.
I was
yeah.
looking in my journal. I assumed something.
That's where I was
matters.
looking in the journal.
I'm getting there.
Did you know when you burn steel wool, it gets heavier?
I saw that today. That's pretty
Carbon,
cool.
or
Yeah.
That is weird.
Burning steel
It
wool makes it
actually-
heavier.
Actually gets heavier, huh?
Like noticeably
Like-
heavier.
Huh.
Like you burn it on a scale and it goes up like by a few grams.
Really?
Wow. That is weird.
Yeah.
So what's it converting?
That's what
Nitrogen?
It's just like burning. It's oxidizing the steel wool with the air around it.
Okay.
So
Oh,
the
it's
rust
just
requires
adding
oxygen, so it's adding oxygen to its weight. It's
Whoa.
interesting. Anyway.
So she
I gotta-
she pulls out. You're echoing again. Somebody.
I think it's Zaldarth. I have moved Zaldarth to another plane. Him and Galadia are chatting.
Yeah.
It looks like he disappeared. Oh my god.
He's
Check
just
his-
around the corner. Yeah.
he must be running his.
This is a huge map.
So she rolls out. She rolls out a map. Oddly enough, nobody's asked her where the hell they're going yet. She rolls out a map and lays it in front of the fire and kind of sticks a dagger in one end so that Prick can't run off with it. But you see laid out before you where you've come from, the village of Barovia. Traveled down the road all the way over to this area here.
Wait, so where's Barovia?
Barovia is the village. Barovia is the whole area. The village
Okay.
of Barovia, where you started at, is in the lower east corner.
Like that I
Yeah.
just pinged?
That's village of Barovia.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you guys travel down here.
Wow.
And we
This
travel.
The Sare Pool was where you met the good Vistani and got the card
Okay.
reading.
Uh-huh.
The bridge, and then this was around the place where you saw the illusion, or the person hanging. Saldar saw the illusion of it being him.
Okay.
Oh, and there's the
This
windmill.
was the windmill that you were at.
Yeah, right there.
Huh.
And we're
Cool.
about a mile
This is
away from the
this is
windmill.
a cool map.
It is. Okay, now mountain of. What's the mountain?
Balanok Mountains.
Balanok Mountains.
Are those on this map?
Which I believe they've either done a misprint or I
There?
can't read today because Baratok is the closest thing that it comes to.
Here.
Dumb question. Where are our icons?
You don't have any on the map.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Where's-
you're looking at a map.
Yeah.
And where?
She unrolled this map in front of us.
But you are
Yeah, this was the windmill right
yeah,
there.
So you're
Yeah.
roughly in this area here.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
And she tells you that we can
There's
from
a
here
giant.
from here you can see we can take a shortcut through these woods, or we can continue around on the road in the clear and make it to Valakai by tomorrow.
And
Or
where
Where's
is Valakai?
By the
Valakai is below what she says
Oh,
is Zarovich.
okay.
Let's stick to the river or a road.
I say stick to the road too.
Yeah.
I'll take a little more time.
Road sounds good.
And we're right here, right?
Yeah, you're right
So
around.
we need to come up around this road.
Yep, go up around the
Down
trees and-
here.
yep.
Yes, that's the path we take.
Hey, it's
we could go
Urbash.
through the woods.
I know
No,
it's
we
just a
can't.
little
Should be
skinny
fine.
thing.
You can say we'll meet you over here, prick. Right
that.
in here.
Prick
And
and,
so
Vitari
you-
take off through the woods.
You sit off here.
See ya.
And Walzen. We got Walzen too. Split the
No,
party.
Walzen's not a dummy.
We don't know
He's
that.
not stupid.
No. Now Atari will go with.
Mm,
He may have multiple personality disorder, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he
Better
does.
we better stay with the
He's
party.
had 3 different distinct personalities. So I don't know.
We don't save much from where we are going through the woods.
Actually, maybe 4.
And we heard, and it's evening.
Yeah.
So we
really
want
wanna
to
go tromping through the woods in the evening.
No, we want to camp out, and we heard wolves.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't scared of wolves.
I am.
I ain't scared of no wolves.
I want to hide away from all the wolf stuff.
So I say we can't put up guards, at least 2.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right.
you guys were
I'll
kind
take
of
first watch.
okay. That's what I was going to ask. Because while Zardoth was doing his prayer, you guys were sitting at watch, and man, that was the perfect time for a nat 20 on that too. So who's staying awake?
I am with Walzen
Yeah, I'll stay up.
because I'm looking for stuff to steal.
Is that just regular Constitution?
Well,
Or my pack's under my head.
I have a hard time sleeping because of my meeting with Galadia.
Oh,
Or I have a hard time staying awake, sorry.
oh. All right.
Are
So
we
I'm
doing
sleeping.
Constitution saves to see if we stay up?
Yeah.
Or...
Ooh. Oh, okay, not too bad.
No.
All right. Well, yeah, Prick, you kind of nod off a little bit, but Walzen's able to keep you awake.
Hey,
and
wake up, man! You got stuff to steal.
There's nothing to steal. I'm very tired.
He's bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yeah.
sleeping on their pack like this.
Yeah, exactly.
I just can't.
I'm
I can't
looking at my
get
loot.
yeah.
Oh man,
You
if you're stealing
understand
loot,
well.
Urbesh might kill you for stealing the loot. I don't know.
I don't want that. I don't know how to play it. Doesn't look valuable.
Very possible.
It does look valuable, actually.
No, it doesn't. Not to a untrained goblin. I'm looking
That's
for
right.
gold.
That I do not have any of.
Exactly.
Okay, we get to midnight,
Do
1
we-
o'clock, and all is well still, even
Well,
though he's
Do
nodding
we need
off.
to see if we perceive anything.
Yep. Roll a perception check for me.
Are we? We're not in a dungeon, are we?
No.
No,
You're sitting outside.
right out here.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I like this map.
It is a good map.
Yeah.
Brought it out soon.
Well, we could have asked her if
Hey,
she knew where we
You
were
didn't.
going.
Yeah. Nor
No.
did you go to you didn't go to a shop either. So.
The
Well.
old map shop.
Yeah, they have them.
It's hard to shop when you have no money.
It's called Metzger's. Metzger's
Well,
maps.
you guys had looted some stuff that could work, or
I don't know what you're talking about.
Got a map.
He's got nothing.
just
Yeah,
saying.
my pack
All right,
has.
so with that, Prick, as you're kind of woken back up by his jolt, you hear something in the distance that sounds like sniffing, and you hear a howl.
I
And
still pretend like I'm not scared, but internally I'm terrified.
Yeah.
pooping his pants.
Yeah.
And you alert. Do you alert Walzen or anything?
Yeah,
with
I
this?
say, did you hear that, Walzen?
I thought I heard something, but I'm not sure.
It sounded not friendly.
I'm climbing a tree.
Are we gonna leave these guys to sleep and watch what happens?
Yeah, thanks,
No.
friends.
No, we should probably wake them up if
Birds.
So I go
And,
around. I start kicking packs,
stoke the fire a little bit more.
and I'm like,
All
"Get up, guy! Shh, quiet." There's.
I'm still
wolves
sleeping,
about.
right?
So
I have,
you hear.
I have woken everybody, and I
so
tell
you
them
hear
the direction I
another-
heard wolves.
They're close.
Oh Lord!
Uh-oh.
You
I
you
arm
hear-
myself.
I hide
Let's set up a
behind something.
parameter.
I get in my crouching defensive stance, shield up, battle axe up, ready for the onslaught.
I load my crossbow.
I pick up my dukes.
I'm
do your what? Your mayonnaise?
Your mayonnaise.
I'm ready.
Pick up your
I
Duke's
hide-
mayonnaise.
I hide behind someone's pack who is no longer attending their pack.
All right, I'm gonna get you guys to go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Oh!
I can't with this map up.
Oh
so I
wait,
can't
hold on
Yeah,
one second.
I was gonna
Wait
say.
1 second. I gotta drag you over to here.
It's a fight. can't see.
Very dark fight.
We're fighting in the darkness. We will fight in the shade.
That's right.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Low effort battle map. Coming up. So this is the road that you are currently close to, and
I see black.
So
yeah,
do
I still only see
I
black.
see the darkness.
oh my god, this
Let
thing.
there be light.
If you turn off dynamic lighting, I think that would reveal all of it.
Yeah, that's what I thought I had done. Because when I made this earlier, I turned it off. Okay, now can you see it?
Is my token on there?
Yes.
I don't see anything.
No, I still see just black.
Okay, there's no dynamic lighting or anything. I don't know why it's coming up.
Do you have to reveal the area?
I did.
Does the area have light? We might not have any light sources. Isn't there a box for like global light? Like near the dynamic lighting?
Let's see. Fog of war, I'm going to turn that off. Dynamic light is not enabled.
Is there something like Fog of War, Advanced Fog of War, or something like that?
Yeah, turn those both off.
Yep, both of those are off.
And then is global illumination or something. I feel like that was a setting.
Yep, instead of darkness, show light in all places. Everything's unchecked for dynamic for everything. I'll check dynamic.
Oh,
There it
There
is.
it is.
Yeah.
There it
Okay.
is.
I guess I had to uncheck that to make sure the box was unchecked in the other one. Anyway,
Oh, cool.
well, wow, this is great. I think my token's not on the token layer.
Yeah, I can't click on mine.
That might be
either.
why it wasn't working.
that could be why it was doing it too.
It might be on the map layer.
Yeah, it is. Hold on.
Oh. I like the map though.
Yeah, I do
gut.
too. It's good.
Das gut.
Das gut.
My stealth check was so good, I blended in with the map layer.
That's right.
NPCs can't even see me.
There we go. Now I got it. Aw, was on 15.
What is it? Is it? Are we doing initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was
Get
on
ready.
14.
Get ready.
I thought I did it.
Yes.
Where's my character? Hello.
Hello. Galadia does not want you to fight.
Do you want me to control Vatari, or?
Yeah, you can.
All right, you want to give me control?
Yep. Hang on, let's get these guys on here.
Phoenix Strahd. Did it work?
Yep, you're on there. A 9.
Jeez, that's what I got last time.
You're doing
Paladins,
There's
man.
3 9s.
doing great.
All right, there you go. You got it now.
All right. Vatari character sheet.
I'm moving back here out of the way. Oh, that's right. What is this guy?
Fighter.
Who, Walzen?
Yeah.
Fighter. I think he wants to be in the fight. I think.
Oh, okay.
But he does have a crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay. And sort. Everybody's on there now, I believe.
Yes.
All right. So, Taryn, you with the howl, it alerts you well before the others, and you, with your keen monk senses, you jump the battle quickly and see the approaching form of four dark wolves creeping through the shadows of the road towards you.
And I leap into action against the lead guy. I come up. I take a swing.
Swing?
With my fists.
24 hits.
What? Oh, okay. Yes. And then I want to start right off. I'm going to use a key for 2 more attacks.
Oh,
that doesn't hit.
That one misses.
Well, that was good.
Misses. But I'm going to use my way of the hands.
He smacked himself in the face on that
try
last
and
one.
knock him prone. Now.
Okay, are you knocking it prone with your first hit?
It said at the end of my to use it at the end of my flurry blows.
Okay.
It says whenever you hit a creature with one of your attacks granted in your flurry of blows, you can impose one of the following. And it's I can either do a pushback or a knock prone, and I want to do the pushback, where I can push it back 15 feet.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
And he's got to succeed in a strength saving throw.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, so why the pushback instead of the prone? Just wondering.
Just gets him away from him.
Gets him away from all of us. We got a time to set up.
All right.
So it goes back 15 foot.
All right.
Do you want him there, or would you like to move him another way?
That's a good spot.
Okay.
Don't want to take him completely out. Yeah.
All right. So you guys see this streak of light as Perrin rushes between you. He smacks this wolf hard, and with that, he kind of open palm pushes him, and he slides back across the dirt between the 2 other wolves who kind of look back in confusion.
That's why his second 2 attacks didn't hit. He was flying back out of range.
Exactly. Yep. All right, and now this first wolf, seeing that, he charges towards you, Perrin.
Ooh.
And
it's okay.
Fight for 18. Your armor class is 18.
Yep.
Okay, so he just does hit you.
Ooh.
So his teeth hit your leg for 9 points.
Whoa.
That's not. I was thinking my agility do it. Why did that? There we go.
All right.
Well, you don't want too many of those.
No, I don't.
We might not be supposed to be fighting these dire wolves yet.
Oh, they're not large wolves by any means. They're standard sized wolves from what you have seen in your normal world. They would be just a normal.
So like a big dog.
Wolf. Yeah, basically like a big dog, but not dire by any means because they're not shoulder height to anybody except for Brett. You could try to tame one.
They're
of
like,
these.
it's a dire wolf. Ooh, I can tame one. I'll give him some of that kitty pie.
So Perrin, this one, yeah. So Perrin, there was another one. He kind of ran and tried to circle around you. But as he did, he lunged out to try to bite you, and he accidentally missed you and actually hit his counterpart across from you.
Oh, cool! Rolled a nat 1,
nice.
huh?
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Okay. It's his turn. So Vatari is still rousing from his sleep.
All right. Well, Vatari will do what all
Cleric barbarians do.
Barbarians do and go into battle.
Of course.
I think he's going to guiding bolt this one here.
That doesn't sound like the cleric
Doesn't
I
he
know.
always do flame?
Sacred flame.
Yeah,
Sacred flame.
Sacred Fang, guiding bolt. It's all the same.
Oh yeah.
Guiding bolt.
Okay.
11 to hit.
11 to hit. 11 misses.
Ooh.
It guided along. into the woods.
All right, and that's really all he can do.
That's it. Yeah.
Well,
So
actually,
Perrin-
he could bonus action. No, he doesn't have a. No, never mind.
No.
He's good.
He didn't take healing word.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, healing
Yep.
word.
Sure.
That's the most OP heal in the game.
Yes,
And
sir.
he's a healer, so I assume he would have taken it, but I could see him not taking it.
Yeah,
I
so
could. Yeah.
8 points of healing to Perrin.
Okay.
All right, you got most of your shit back.
How many? 8 points?
8. Yep.
Yeah. All right. The one that you
Thank you.
Perrin, the one that you force pushed from earlier regains his footing and takes off back at you.
As it attacks, Urabash is going to play like a discordant note on his lute, and he's going to use cutting words.
Is that a reaction or?
It is a reaction.
Oh yeah, he does. Okay.
So it is -6 to its attack.
Oh wow.
Oh, cool. That should help you.
All right, perfect. So that makes it a 0. Beautiful.
All right. Oh,
deal.
to the damage, you mean, or
No,
to the
it's
roll.
to the number? Yeah.
oh, so it
okay.
rolled a 6.
Yeah. It did.
Well, I have to declare it before you say if it hits or not, so that's
Right.
why.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
But
that was
still.
good.
Very
That
good. All right.
explains one of my
Hun.
Bardic Inspiration dice.
Does that cost
I think Jack
anything?
needs to go out.
I get
know,
4 Bardic Inspiration dice, and I can use one of those for that.
Oh, okay.
Amber.
All right.
All
With that, so Urabash, Urabash does his thing, and it causes the noise causes the wolf to completely lose focus and swipe right past Perrin. So it is now your full turn.
All right. All right. He plays something else on his lute a little bit, and he's does like this rumbling kind of singing voice, but not with any kind of like discernible voice, with any discernible words to it. And in a 10-foot radius, so it would catch basically all of these 3, but miss Perrin.
Okay.
He's gonna cast Shatter at level 2. So they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so 3 Constitution saving throws. 14. 1 passes. 1 fails. 1. Okay, so we got pick. I
It's
think
the 2 closest to Perrin, and then this one.
and so these 2,
Yeah.
and then this one
Oh,
back
no.
here.
It's this one.
Yeah. So like the 10-foot radius.
Okay,
is right
gotcha.
in
So
there.
right in the
Yeah.
middle of the 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll say that the 2 that were already wounded, they're kind of off focus because they've been hurt, and they take the brunt of the damage. So they take 3d8 thunder damage, huh?
Yeah. So 14 points of damage.
Whoa.
And then half as much if they pass the save.
That's correct.
So 7. Wow. All right, so you guys hear this low rumble come across the ground, and suddenly, Perrin, the 2 wolves in front of you just splatter. They burst outwards,
Wow.
and there's
Whoa.
blood and entrails and
Get
things
'em.
that fall out. The
Yeah.
one in the back, he just falls on the ground, writhing in pain, but he seems to try to regain his composure real quick. So you have successfully taken out 2 of those wolves.
Boy, that was a nice one.
Yeah, you see Perrin jumping up and down, going apeshit. Yeah.
Yeah, your ears are probably ringing pretty because it's a pretty loud noise.
And I don't mind the fur and the blood all over me either. Great.
Okay. That wolf jumps up, and his mouth is just curdling with foam, and he's very pissed off at you, Urabash. He can tell where that noise came from. He fights you with a 15 that hits.
It does.
And you take 6 points of damage as his teeth sink into your forearm that's got your loot strings twanging away.
Huh. Little loot strings.
The old loot string.
Right.
Okay, Zaldarth.
I'm going to roll up, I guess, on the first one I see. Wrong thing selected. And I'm going to... Man, I have a hard time deciding between spells and actually fighting.
That's because you've still got a lot of barbarian blood in you.
Shh, don't say that. Don't say such thing. I'm going to cast Divine Favor upon myself.
Okay.
Until the spell ends, my weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on hit. But I got to hit them. So I'm going to go up to this first wolf and say, Galadia's light, guide me!
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Wow.
He's hanging off of Virabash's arm, and this battle axe. What's that?
9 points.
Yeah. So this battle axe comes down Virabash out of the corner of your eye, slaps right into the neck of this wolf, and cleaves his head off, and his body goes limp
Damn.
as the jaw relaxes and falls from your arm.
Be gone, foul creature!
I'm checking to make sure there's no marks on the loot or anything. I don't really care about my arm.
That's right. The arm will heal.
Prick, there's been a lot happening around you, and you're not really sure what the hell's going on.
Well, I do what any brave warrior does. And,
Yeah.
Do it.
Is this wolf looking at me? Or that one's in combat with Perrin, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, then I want to sneak up beside him
Sneaky.
and try to jump on his back.
All right.
And
Roll a, are you? That's all. You're just jumping on his back.
Well, that's where I'm going to start. We'll see where it ends.
All right. Roll an athletics check for me,
All right. Yep. This should
or
be good.
acrobatics, whichever one you're more proficient.
Yeah. Athletics -2, acrobatics +7. I'm gonna go with
Roll your
that.
acrobatics.
So, athletics, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you grab this thing by the nape of the neck and jump on his back, and he kind of knows you're there, but he's more focused on Perrin.
Okay. Then I take my short sword and run it in the side of his throat.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
Let's see that hits.
Now he knows you're
That's
there.
definitely a hit. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
12.
I think that does in the end.
That should
that
be
does it in. So yeah, you slide the blade right between his shoulder blades, and Perrin, you see as this thing's bearing down on you, you see a short sword blade come through the front of his neck, and blood just spills out on the ground.
All right.
Yummy.
Perrin throws a fist bump to Prick.
It knocks me
Good
off
job.
the wolf.
And
He's so
It
strong.
still holds his
Perrin
pack
is just
close.
covered in trails of blood.
Yep. Yeah, this has been a very bloody fight.
This was bloody up here, but it was certainly rewarding.
Okay, guys, I'm ready to join the fight. What's up?
All right,
Glad
Walzen,
you
it's
guys-
your turn to clean up.
Come on up, Walzen. Take a look at this mess.
Hey, yeah. Oh, I don't want to get all dirty.
See if you can pick out enough meat for us to cook for dinner tonight.
Ew, wolf meat?
Yeah, you know.
You like
what the
chewing
hell?
on straw and
Well,
likes
you know,
it.
I like
Cardboard?
anything that gives me sustenance. I don't want to eat children anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Arena-
said it, guys.
Meat
He
pies.
said it.
So,
Perrin likes to eat children.
No, she
what
said I would rather eat wolf.
Ugh.
so what did you guys think of my new song?
I
I
like it.
liked it.
It reminded me of a
It
time.
it was a little messy, but it was a great one.
Yeah, it's a pretty I call it a banger, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to drop a banger, you know. That
Yeah,
drop
it
2020
was.
release.
You
Isn't
drop
that a
that
hot
banger
dog
anytime
game?
you want, especially when I'm
Irina-
surrounded.
Irina pops her head out from around the tree where she was trying to sneak up and gain advantage, she just shakes her head and says, "Even in the roads, we are not safe from damned wolves."
Yeah.
No, we are not.
And
All right.
I spin the loot on my finger. I'm like, "Don't worry, darling. I got you."
Don't worry, darling.
She
Don't
just
worry.
face
There's a
palms
little of the
bit.
Duke in Urabash.
Yeah, she just face palms a little bit and
Walzen
around.
climbs a tree to try and see if there's anything
Oh, come
else.
on. I got an 18 charisma. She's into it. I'm just saying.
She's into it. Come on.
She likes it.
She's a little bit of a cold-hearted biatch, but no. All right, so you guys, you're still close to your camp. Got a little bit of nighttime.
Yeah,
if you'd like to
we've
finish
got a
your
little
rest or
bit.
anything.
Do we try to sit down and sleep out the rest of the night? I think so.
Well, I'll still stay up since I worked so hard in this battle.
That's
Yeah.
a good point. Cover us, would you please,
No
Walzen?
problem.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to stay.
So I can go
focused
back
on-
and take another rest, right?
Mhm.
Good.
All right, so hit points and spells restored.
Yes.
I
Wait,
was
did we
all
win?
concerned before
we
I saw
won.
that nice
Easy.
blow by Urabash that I'd be using up a lot of my key on this
Wait.
one battle.
I
What
know.
about my turn? Did I get skipped?
You went.
You went.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
killed.
Everybody
Yeah.
attacked once
You
except
killed.
Walson.
You killed one.
I killed Walzen.
Yeah,
No,
you killed
you
Walzen.
killed,
Good
you
job.
killed a wolf with
Say
your
what?
axe blow.
Yeah, Prick said everyone got a hit except Walzen. See, I never
Yeah.
got a shot.
Walzen didn't get anything.
That's because I'm number 3-9. I don't know why.
Alphabetical order.
Yeah, probably.
You
so.
should have been named Alzen. And you would have
Yep, then you'd have been first of the three. All right. So let's see.
Change your name.
That's my
I wanna
next
be
name.
Alzen.
Aardvark.
But
Awesome.
somehow Zaldarth went first. So I don't know that the alphabetical doesn't work out.
Okay, Walzen, roll a perception check for me while you're standing watch.
Oh, perception. All right.
More wolves? I hope.
Ooh.
Mm,
I'm
Okay.
busy twiddling my thumbs and
Yeah,
he's
just 'cause
sharpening
you're
his
awake.
sword from all that fighting.
yeah. So you don't see anything going on. It's the rest of the night seems to pass very quietly. The rain has continued on through the night, so you guys are pretty soggy, but enough to keep a small campfire going under the
Rested.
trees.
Yeah,
I got the
It's an
fire.
uncomfortable rest, but you are able to snooze just a little bit.
Walzen is good at fires.
Yeah.
The following morning comes along. You all wake up from your sleep and get up.
Anybody for wolf and eggs?
I mean, that's a question that just gets me going in the morning.
Hey, yeah.
I'm ready.
Where are you getting the eggs from there?
You don't want to know.
Not from children.
They're wolf eggs.
Wolf eggs.
Never had a wolf.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was still dreaming eggs, but I guess we're just in for some wolf.
Yeah.
All right,
No
so,
eggs, guys.
based on the map that Irina shared with you last night, you're roughly probably about 5 to 6 miles outside of town.
We can push there.
You feel like you can push through pretty easy in the early
Yeah.
morning hours. So you set off. Which way?
Along the
Follow
road.
the
Towards
road
town.
towards-
Yeah.
Follow the road. This one right here.
But I'm
You
not
should see
leading,
that.
obviously. 'Cause I'm,
You're not leading.
No. Now I'm following
I'll
behind
take off.
Walzen.
Feeling emboldened by the spell working out well, he Urbash takes the lead.
Okay.
Urabash did well. They will sing songs about Urabash in that fight.
Yep,
Or
they're
at
going to
least
be really
he will.
short.
He'll sing his own song.
Don't think I hadn't been writing it.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
All right, so continuing on down the road, you make it You make it about a mile into it. You hear coming towards you the slight clomping of horse hooves. Slow pace, not in any rush. Clomping down the road.
A slow horse gallop?
No, just a walk.
walk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Clop, click, clop, click, clop, click, clop.
Yeah.
Arm yourselves. It could be a ruse.
I don't have any coconuts, or I'd show you the way. Wow.
Apparently, it's a drunk bartender riding down trying to sell ale.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, America.
So, yeah, Prick would be hiding to try to see what it is before that person sees him.
Okay. Roll a perception check for me then.
All right.
Ooh.
I'm perceiving.
Very perceptive, yeah. Through the mist and the fog in the road, you see the outline of a horse come through. The horse doesn't look natural. It looks very almost skeletal.
Oh,
It's
Lord.
a dark horse with dark fur on it. There's no natural look to it, I guess that's the way to say that. Atop it, the rider sits. It's an armor-clad knight. He has a large longsword strapped across his back. You do see a tattered, kind of tabard over his armor. But much like the horse, he is not natural. His face is gone and replaced with skeletal remains with very dim light shining in the eyes. He trods towards you, not necessarily paying any attention first.
Tell us to hide, Prick.
Yep.
Prick would have immediately, upon seeing what this was, darted behind a tree or into cover and probably not said anything because this is scaring him.
I was watching Prick
what
hide,
about
and I'm
your
going,
friends?
shit, something's up.
I'm too scared. Too scared
Oh,
to
God,
make a word.
then I'd still be here with
See,
her.
we heard the horse though still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
see,
still
I'm
hear.
taking caution too.
Did you say the guy is dressed in like undead garb, or he is undead?
He
Roll,
didn't really
you
say.
roll a perception for me if you can, if you'd like to.
All right.
Yes, I would like to. Oh,
I'm
my
gonna see if I
perception is -2. Get ready.
Nice.
Oh.
Yes! I see my face.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
There's
And I see your ass, so
there's somebody on what you think is a horse.
Okay, what do I see?
Perrin, you see
That's a
similar
little
to what Prick saw.
Okay,
there's
then
a-
I'm going to whisper to Walzen and or to Zaldarth and Urbash. Let's hide. This doesn't look good. Get into the tree.
Hide.
Hide.
Nonsense. Why would we
Get
hide?
into the trees because this
there's
guy
6
doesn't
of
look
us.
real.
There's
Yeah,
6
well,
of us and one of him.
Let's let him cruise on by. Our town's only 5 miles away. Why
If
get
this
into
we
a
can
man,
all
McDonald when
ambush
we're
him,
5
too.
miles away?
because Galadia leads us.
No, Galadia's leading us to a mountain, not up against the undead.
What
Let's
do
see
you?
if we can hide.
That is preposterous.
Hide.
all right, he
Fine.
grows steadily closer to you.
Fine.
Who all is hiding?
I'm hiding.
Prick hit immediately.
Prick hit immediately. Okay. Everybody that wants to hide, roll a stealth check for me.
Prick hit immediately. Oh, I'm gonna be really stealthy. Get ready. Oh,
Walzen.
Walson, what happened?
Oh my God! Wait, that wasn't.
Get
my
ready.
Oh,
You're flopping
stealth
on the
is
ground.
fodder.
roll. Yeah, I fell out of the tree.
Good
So-
one, Walzen.
Yeah. So, yeah, Yorubash, Aaron, you guys are kind of in the front of the line. He gets closer. You see this skeletal rider was at one point a knight. As I mentioned, his tabard hangs from his armor, but it's very tattered, worn, grayed with age. His armor, much like that, rusted, holes here and there throughout it, and the horse seems to be in similar wear. He does not notice either of you. But Perrin, Walzen, you try to run and hide, but you actually trip on a tree root and spray out in front of him on the ground.
Oops.
Great.
He
Good
brings
job.
his
Hey,
horse-
dude.
Killing
What's
it.
up?
He brings his horse to a stop and looks down at you, Walzen, and says, "Who are you, traveler?"
As you said, I'm a traveler.
What is your purpose in this land?
Traveling.
Just heading to the next town.
I mean, I'm
Looking for
convinced.
work.
I'm so convinced.
Yeah. Move your guy out in front of him. Walzen.
Well, he's
So
got
I
to
know
stand
he's
up.
talking.
Yeah, I get up off the ground and
Yeah.
I was
Walzen's the
traveling,
natural.
traveling through the woods.
yeah.
You do not.
I was looking
seem-
for wolf and eggs.
Do you have
Not.
voice effect on your Discord?
Huh? Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh, it sounded like you did.
You do not look like you hail from this land. What do you seek?
Uh-oh. I was just looking for some breakfast right now.
Uh,
I don't want
Great
to give
answer.
you guys away.
Oh,
Only the spies of the devil travel these roads so freely.
Well, I had some friends, but I think I lost them.
I had some
When
friends.
I see Walzen struggling,
I do too.
so I want to throw a rock and try to throw it behind the guy to distract him.
Oh God!
Okay.
Are
you-
as Prick's doing that, Urbash just steps out and says, "Excuse me, friend. I believe we're about to have a misunderstanding." And
Yes, Perrin does the same. Perrin
Okay.
falls out with
and
you.
says,
Sorry, guys, I didn't hide that good.
"We are no friends of any devil. I can promise you that. We are just trying to get someone to safety. I believe maybe someone of your ilk could understand something like that."
At the sign of you, Urabash, he draws his sword and points at you and says, "You, orc, do not belong here."
Just half orc, so
I throw the rock as hard as I can behind him and scream, "It's the devil!"
I move up here into the slot and say he is one of the good orcs. He
I'm,
speaks the truth.
I'm a half orc, okay?
Yeah.
Second of all, we were brought to this land by this devil that you speak of on against our will, and we are just trying to do the best we can for the people here, and also maybe find our way home.
And
And I say I am a half elf, and I vouch for this half orc.
and strangely enough, Urabash, he is the first person that's actually called you that since you came here.
And I say, you are the first person in this land to have seen someone of my lineage before.
Long ago, we fought the Orcish tribes before we came to this land. He
Well,
he seems to relax a little bit and put his sword back into its sheath.
My
Yeah.
my mother was an orc, and she was from a very barbaric tribe. My father was an entertainer, and that barbaric tribe murdered my father. So I do not identify very closely with the orcish side of my nature, but my mother was an exception, not the rule.
And he just nods his head wordlessly at your story, and he turns back to Perrin and you seek the devil Strahd?
I step out and I say, "We seek him to end him. Help
Okay,
us."
where are you?
here. Yeah, I'm guessing you're all up
Okay.
here by now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oddly enough,
he said it
Vatari
from
has
down the road.
Vatari has
We're
not tried to
gonna
light
end
up
him.
the sacred flame yet.
We're gonna end him. He's
Is he
going
still
down.
looking at me, or did he look over at Vatari after that?
He's kind of looking at everybody in the group
Uh-huh.
now. Still on his
Vatari's like, bitch, motherfucker, what you doing here?
sacred flame.
Yeah, that's close.
He's getting ready to
It's
load up
close.
his.
It is.
That's
I'm
about right.
surprised his spell hasn't come flying over here yet.
Yeah.
So, I don't even understand what you're saying right now. Maybe I should.
I know what you're talking about.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe I should sacred flame you right now, huh?
Sacred flame in the face.
Can you do that all the time, please?
Yeah.
we are no friends of Strahd.
Very good. You shall pass. And he
Friend,
Are there
may I
others
ask,
like you?
May I ask how you came to be in the state that you're in?
long ago. Boy, this hurts my voice. We
So keep him talking.
Hey, just
appreciate it.
remember everything I had to put up with. What's
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm with you. Long ago, we came to this land to fight the devil himself. Our leader set up a base to ward off his attacker. But we were destroyed. To this day, Strahd torments us and splits our family.
Yeah, but does he provide layaway?
Zaldarth, get up here and ask him if he knows where your mountain is.
A mountain. Yes. Do you know where the
Amber.
Amber Temple is located?
I do not know of the temple that you speak.
What kind of
About-
tobacco are you smoking?
What about the mountain?
Camel, non-filter.
Shorts.
Yes, camel
Yeah,
shorts.
does he know about the Baldock, whatever they were, mountains?
Yeah, he may
Does
know
he?
of the mountain, but not.
Yeah.
Yes.
He doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Um,
He shakes his head slowly. As his armor rattles, and he
Um,
does not know
Fred-
of the temple.
Do you have any information at all that may assist us in our quest?
I know the leader of our once proud order carries with him. Sorry, second.
He carries something.
Carries with him. He carries with him the tome of the devil. I believe that is why he has fractured our group.
Where does your leader reside?
You will find my leader in Argon Volshalt.
I gotta write that down.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Argon.
ArgonVostHoldt.
Argon
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah,
English.
That's it. Yep.
That's English.
Argonvolholst.
It's Argon Volshalt, basically. 2 words.
Yeah.
Oh. That
Okay.
A-Town. It's next to Happy Town.
Yeah.
Happy time.
Our
Happy.
Vladimir Horngard was the head knight, and he has brought destruction upon us, and now sits upon his throne, not seeking revenge on Strahd, but hiding away, going into madness.
Where is this?
him. One second. This map is so big you can't remember where everything's at.
It's a big
I
world.
love the map.
Lord. To the south, past the lake, Luna Lake, you will find our Holt. Look for the dragon. There you will find him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Luna Lake. And
You're welcome.
Dragon.
Is there anything that we can do for you to help end your curse?
Or help with your suffering.
Perhaps if you destroy Strahd, it will free us.
Strahd.
Ah.
Consider it done.
No, don't
Easy
say
now,
that.
Easy.
Don't make
Easy.
false promises.
Uh,
Consider it done.
But perhaps destroying Vladimir will begin to ease suffering.
Well, we will do everything that we can in our power.
He bows to you. Thank you, friends. Be safe. This land. He turns his horse and begins to ride east down the Svalich Road from the way you came.
And
You would have had to have fought this guy if Atari had him.
yeah, and
He's a skeleton, sacred flame.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
and
He's unholy.
Urbash turns to Vitari and says, "See, the diplomacy has its place. You see."
Yes.
And he says, "Shut the fuck up, bitch."
Before I sacred
As he
flame your
sacred
face.
flames
Oh,
a tree.
shit. That's what he says, too.
Oh man.
I don't talk like that. I'm just repeating what I hear.
Oh, yeah. No, you
Well,
nailed
hold
it. Nailed it. Okay, let's get
All right,
this
very
little
good.
lady to the town.
All right, you guys are welcome for me bringing that guy out.
Yeah, you tricked him.
Yeah,
Deployed the trap we sprung on him.
That's right.
Did not know
appreciate
how
that.
did not know how that was going to end. Thank you. All right, so you continue on down the line, and his slow walk continues down the road. He disappears into the fog, and mist as though he was never there. And
What?
you guys continue down the road for about a mile. The
I
trees open
asked
up.
the girl that's with us if she's ever seen him or his people before.
I have heard stories of the Knights of the Silver Dragon, but I have never seen them before. You are either very blessed or very cursed, friend.
I'm gonna go with the latter.
I'm
But
going with the former.
she smiles and says, "You may have gained a powerful ally this day."
Ah,
Mm,
I think so.
cool.
Now, going on down the road, the trees open up to your north, and you see a body of water, very large lake, roughly from what you can see through the mist. Actually, you can't even see the other side. It disappears off into the mist and the fog.
Yep.
Irina comments, Lake Zarovich, the namesake of Strahd, just like everything else in the cursed land.
Well, I'm going to call it Big Lake.
Big lake.
Can I go fishing in it?
You absolutely can.
Yes. I don't have a fishing pole though.
We're 3 miles from town.
Nor are you trained in fishing.
My fishing skill has gone up to 0.05 out of 100.
So
And I have caught it
we'll
all
leave you
first.
here to fish.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
to make the town.
I'm gonna macro fishing all night. Come back tomorrow.
Perfect.
Macro.
Get the goodies.
Prick
You've
standing
been
up to his
you've been
knees in
banned
the
from
water, just doing this over and over again.
I will be GM fishing by the time you arrive tomorrow.
You've been banned from macroing. Sorry.
Damn it.
Yeah.
GM
Yeah, no
got me.
unintended macroing.
So
Yeah.
there is a clearing to your north where you can see the bank of the lake. There's also the road that you're currently on that you can continue on.
That's what we should do, gentlemen.
Yeah, let's head into
Close.
town.
Okay.
Let's get to town.
All right. It's a pretty uneventful trip. You're starting to see you pass, one or two commoners. They just have packs thrown over their shoulders. They seem to try
Hold
to
them
go
close,
to the,
people.
yeah, they go to the far side of the road from you and continue to walk. The one couple does, and then there's no carts in or out of town, nor there seem to be any cart trails on the road.
Oh.
And you can see in the distance.
No cart trails?
Mm-mm.
Is that because they're covered from the rain, or just means there's no traffic?
Cart
Could
traffic.
be either. Could be either.
See,
or.
it's been raining the whole time, so they could just be, covered
Either
over.
or.
Usually then you have a muddy rut.
Yep. So, rest of the trip's very uneventful. You see trees and road and things like that, but you do start to see the start of the town. So the old Svalek Road meanders into a valley watched over by dark brooding mountains to the north and the south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by wooden palisades, the large wooden fences that run around the place. The fog seems to press up against the walls as though looking for a way to get inside, hoping to catch the town asleep. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are a half a dozen pikes with wolves' heads stuck on.
You are wolf heads, but they're blowed up.
Okay.
Okay, so we approach.
All right. So you approach the town gates. The wolf heads seem to be in a pretty good state of rot. They have got a few flies beginning to buzz around them. But at the gates, you guys hear a voice from the other side and says, "Who goes beyond those gates?"
Us.
The
We
group
are
of
we are
people.
escorting a young lady to your town.
The
Or
other
we can
temple.
get her a safe place.
We.
Of course we.
Yep.
Sorry, friend, we're not expecting any young ladies today. Come back tomorrow.
What?
We don't have time for that.
Why? Well, yeah.
The
what
Burgermeister
seems to be
sent
the
us.
problem?
What, Burgomeister?
From Barovia.
Ah, he is Mark the Lesser. I heard his father had died and left him in charge.
Yep, we buried that guy, and this is the daughter or wife, sister,
Daughter.
woman,
Sister.
woman of the. I'll let her talk. She knows what's up. I'm just here.
And
I'm the
We're just
muscle.
escorting.
Prick, why did your voice get deeper there for a second?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I got confused who I was playing.
Perfect.
I was
I like
practicing
hearing-
my.
I like hearing Prick say Burgermeister.
Burgermeister.
we're still listening for the young lady.
Meister.
Oh my gosh! Thank you.
Yeah.
We
The
need her help to
Burgermeister
get through
is-
this gate.
Irina steps forward, and she pulls something out of her pocket. It's a letter sealed by her brother, and she slides it through the gates to them. And they look over it, and they say, "Very well, stand aside. More coming in."
All right.
Push the iron gates open. Inside, you see two middle-aged men that had been standing guard, and they usher you to pass through. Welcome
All
to
right.
Valakai.
Thank
Enjoy your
you.
stay. Kind of in a half-assed smart aleck tone.
Yeah, well, I say thank you in a half-assed smart alecky tone.
Yeah.
I tell him we won't cause.
Don't get Vitari going.
We're not gonna cause
Yeah.
any trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as Vitari's not talking.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So
We
you guys
lost
should
the
be able to
map.
see
Oh, okay.
some of the town now.
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking
Yeah,
at
we
it
were
all.
seeing the whole town before. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I
Thank
didn't
you.
know whichever one you could see, but
You see the east part with
Yeah,
the red
now
building, and
yeah,
that's the
now
area
we
you
see it.
came
coming
into.
in. Yep.
I
That's
see a
the
building
area.
with a nice smoke coming out of it. Is that an inn?
That is, there are several buildings in this area.
What time of day is it?
First of all, where are we
mid-morning still.
where are we delivering? Are we taking her specific? Are we taking her somewhere specific?
we can ask her.
I'm like, well, we're done. Job
Game over.
accomplished.
Yeah.
Game
Where's
over.
my-
Good game.
Where's
Do you know
my
where you're
pay?
going?
She
Irina, do you know where you're going?
She shrugs and says, "I assumed my brother had told you."
Maybe he
What?
told Zaldarf. Didn't tell me.
Zaldar.
He might have told the other walls and
Did he tell Vitari?
Where are we taking her, Zaldarf?
He's muted.
Zaldarth, you're muted, Zaldarth.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
are you
you're-
listening through your speakers? or
I was
something?
yelling at the fact that nobody can ever pronounce the names I pick for my characters. It's fine.
You should be Bob next game.
I want to be
Bob
I
the
wanna be
Builder.
Bob, and they're
And
gonna
Boob.
call me. They're gonna call me Boob or Bob.
I'll call you Bob.
Oh, Bob, he's our best fighter we got, Jay.
Oh, Bo. Oh, Bo. Show Bo.
Nah,
No, you gotta stay, Joe.
No.
we'll call you the Big Z. Then there's no problem.
The Big Z. Yeah, that'll get him.
Big Z.
Man, tell him to run. The Big Z is coming.
Yeah, there it is. I'd
She
run.
does. Irina does. As you're walking through the town, it seems to be a lot more livelier than the village of Barovia. You can already tell just by the layout of the streets, this is going to be a much larger city. People don't seem to shy away from you on the streets, but at the same time, they don't seem to be overly friendly. They just kind of pass you like you're
New
just
Yorkers.
another yeah, basic. Only not as rude. Irina does make the comment, perhaps it is best if we visit the Burgermeister, and she looks over at Prick as she says it.
Burgers.
And I will.
I'm pretty hungry
The Burgermeister.
now that
And
you
for-
mentioned burgers.
Perhaps he will find a place to
Okay,
keep me safe, as my brother seems that I need protection.
that is good. I like that.
That's why they hired me, the muscle.
Yes.
Now, we're
Yeah, the
new to this
muscle.
town. We don't know her. She wouldn't know. Who do we talk to? Find out where the Burgermeister
I assume
is.
we're still by the guards at the start, right? We could ask them for directions.
We could ask them. Yes.
Yeah,
So-
so I'll go up to the guards and be like, excuse me, gentlemen. We are looking for the Burgermeister for this burg. You do be able to point us in the correct direction?
One of the guards snaps to attention and says, "You need to speak to the Grand Baron Vargas Valovich. He will be in the center of town. We are set to have another festival in 2 days' time."
Cool.
What sort of festival?
Party.
Yes. What kind of party?
The other one chimes in and goes, "Who knows what this festival will be? Another in the long list, probably to celebrate the sun, the stars, the animals, the water. We don't know."
Oh, paganism. Cool.
Will there be a lot of food?
There's always food. There's
Yes.
always entertainment. There's always more festivals. And he rolls his eyes and turns back to the gate.
Maybe
No,
I can
excited.
earn us some coin by playing.
what I was
some
I
just-
think you could.
Oh, I can earn us some coin too, boys. Eh? High five.
You're gonna get us in jail, if not
Well,
worse.
Not us.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well,
reject every
he'll say,
owner.
"I'm with them."
I was just hitchhiking, so
Okay, let's move on down the road in this fair town
He's on down
Yeah,
the
it does-
road.
with a smile, gentlemen. Look friendly.
Then we're gonna stand out if we look too happy. We want to blend in.
We'll change them.
yeah. See, I might need to get some crossbow.
Oh, I need all kind. I want darts, but right now we just need to. We don't need those right now. We're in a safe town.
Okay.
We can go
No, I meant
find a
before we- Famous last words.
Burgermeister or
Yep,
get a
let's head
burger.
into the center of town. Find out what's up.
Okay. So you guys are walking down the road. Perrin, I think you had asked about the building with the smoke coming out of it.
Yeah.
As you walk by, you see a dog.
Yeah.
The wolves are attacking again.
Oh God!
Get him.
So
Oh,
the
God,
street
they're both
gives
fighting.
way to kind of a large opened area to the left.
Uh-huh.
You see,
Big cul-de-sac.
yeah, basically a big cul-de-sac. It's a shipping kind of storage area. The building that you mentioned is a large stockyard. It's a big roomy warehouse building. There's a wooden sign hanging above the front gate to it that reads Air6 Stock.
Okay.
You notice a few people moving in and out of the stockyards and around, going into other buildings, carrying crates and general business.
Yeah. Oh, I'm liking this town. I'm feeling quite comfortable here. I can see why they call it a safe town.
Do what?
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
What are you doing?
I'm feeling
Yeah.
comfortable.
Are you all right?
Comfortable with the Burgermeister.
Yeah, he's comfortable with the Burgermeister.
I'm getting monk lips.
Monk lips.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, well, just keep walking.
Sounds like
Yeah.
Christopher.
Yep. All right, as you guys make past the stockyards, you see. Let's see that. Yep, there's a cart that seems to be a little bit out of place. It looks like one of those old time carnival carts. It's got the words "Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders" spread across the top of it.
Are they selling pies?
doesn't
Meat
seem to
pies?
be any, doesn't seem to be any pies, but you do notice a few stands set up here and there, and the of course the large warehouse door to the stockyards be open.
Oh, does Perrin still have like a craving for the pie, or is it is that craving gone?
You know, roll a Constitution save, and I forgot to do that for you, Perrin.
Ooh.
Okay, but
No, you kind of become disgusted with what you know to be the truth about pies, so you've shaken off a stage.
right.
You've shaken off a little bit of that addiction.
That's a habit I've gotten rid of.
You might be you're working that monkey off your back real quick.
Yeah. Kitty meat doesn't thrill me.
Okay. Do you guys continue through town, or what do you do?
Yeah, oh yeah, just right on down the road. We're picking up the sights, you know. We're
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at things.
Taking in the sights, I get it.
Yeah, I'm liking this town. Saying I could retire here.
Okay, so you pass by the
Stockyards.
stockyards. You pass several other average-looking homes and buildings. Roads lead here and there. One main road seems to branch off to the south.
This
although
is
the
a
main
big
street
town, guys.
is
Big
a very
town.
large place. The main road continues on the path that you're currently on. Blocking the back parts of the town are, of course, bigger houses, things that you're not used to seeing in this area so far.
Okay. You're
Has
seeing a
anybody
rather
been-
surprised look on my face because I don't think I've ever been in a town this.
Has anybody like taken notice of us or been staring at us as we've been walking through the town?
You've seen a few weird looks from people. A few people kind of stop and whisper and.
Do we see a
point,
mix of people here? Like, do we see half elves, half orcs, elves?
Nope. You
They're
see all Barovian. They all have similar accents. A lot of them even look very similar, but they all have the dull gray common look to them.
Huh.
But no, there's no exotic race.
Well, that explains
we
them
stand
looking
out.
at us.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah,
sore thumb.
we stand out.
Walzen is about the closest to normal looking person in the group. And then, of course,
All the more reason to be smiling, guys.
Yep.
Keep it friendly.
Don't
always
worry, I'm
friendly. What are
keeping
you
an
talking
eye
about?
on these guys.
Vitari's like, I'm always friendly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Sacred flame! Someone's close.
Sacred
Yeah.
flame.
I'm surprised
I
you
don't
hasn't
even know what
shot
you said.
somebody because they weren't smiling
I don't
back
even know what
at
you
it.
just said to me right now. I don't even know
Did
what
you
you
see
said.
my
I don't
smile?
even know what you said.
I'm happy. Damn you.
Do you have any magical
Monster Story's
weapons
got
that
him
I
down.
can have?
yeah.
Just give them to me.
why? Just because.
Yeah.
Just because.
Okay.
Okay,
We're
so
getting near the center
keep
of
on
town,
moving
maybe?
down.
I don't know if it's the center of town. This town's huge.
We still got a ways to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've come up a little bit more on the main road that you're on, and you notice that the main road continues on through town. It does branch off several different directions, north, south, east, all around. These roads are cobbled too, unlike the dirt and muddy streets that you saw in the village of Barovia.
Man, this town is huge. Could get lost in here real easy.
Yep. It is. I don't know what to do, boys.
Well,
Prick
we need
with
to
his
find-
superior
keep walking.
sense of direction won't get lost, but he does
I'm
agree this is
lost.
a very big town.
I'm staying on the main
Yeah.
road. Still looking for the Berger Marches.
Yeah, burger shop.
Burger King, yeah.
Yeah, Burger King.
Have it your way.
Oh, well, I know how he looks. If I see him, I'll know him.
You also could just always ask.
I was going to say, can't we?
Well, we did ask.
At the
And-
beginning, he
So
said,
he told you that he thought that they'd be in the center of town preparing for another festival. But you weren't sure.
So, who's our nicest person?
yeah, I look most like him. So I walk up
Yeah.
to a person and say,
Yeah,
hey,
prick.
we're here to find the Burgermeister. Can you direct us towards them?
They
Who?
they seem a little bit shocked by your sudden approach, but being bigger town, they're not opposed to strangers coming through. Plus, Irina does come with you so that she can kind of
Yeah.
be a little bit of common ground.
Yeah.
And she says that you are here looking for the Baron. And a nice commoner says that the center of town is to the south of here. Perhaps he is there preparing for the next festival.
To the
believe-
south of here.
South of the main town.
Yeah,
road.
south of. I'm assuming you're still somewhere. Probably made it somewhere around here by now.
Yeah, we're on the
Kind of
main
this main
road. We're
hub.
up here. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
I can't help but hear that maybe you guys have a lot of festivals. Is there a reason for that, or?
They the lady that you actually stopped to talk to, they kind of look around a little nervously and lower their voice, and they say, there are many festivals in in our village. This one will be something related to the sun, we think, but yes, it is constant festival after festival. He believes that it is the way to cure the town or to protect the town against Strahd's curses.
See, we are in happy camp.
How do the people here
Cat
feel about all these festivals?
It depends on who you ask. Some believe they will protect us. Others think they are as useless as the Burgermeister himself.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
But
That
she's
you don't like
really
to
quiet.
hear.
Yeah, she's really quiet when she says that.
Oh, God.
Great job, guys.
Irina, would you know anybody else in this town? Do you know anybody? Do you have a relative? Anybody?
We have no family in this town. All
Uh,
of my family was in the village of Barovia.
Well, that comment didn't make me feel good about turning her over to the Burgermeister.
Nor does it me, friend.
Okay, I got a better idea, I think. Let's find an inn. And let's just stay there and take her with us for now, not give her up. Let's get some food, good night's sleep. Let's look around a little bit before we say goodbye to Irene. What do you think?
At the mention of inn, the commoner, the lady you're speaking to, says you will find the Blue Water Inn. Continue on this road, and bear to your right, the second road as you go.
On the second road. Okay. I think we should go find an inn and talk about this first.
I like the sound of that
Why?
because
I didn't like what they said about the Burgermeister. And that's who we're supposed to ask to take her into custody. People here and living here don't even trust the guy. Think he's a loser at best.
Lame duck.
God, we've got to talk this over. Figure out,
Yeah, let's go to the pub and we'll see, if we can hear, pick up what people are talking about at the tables and stuff. Try and get a feel of the town.
Yeah. Is there
Ask the bartender, hey, what's happening?
Okay.
We'll
So
let
you
Atari be
maybe
our
they'll have some side quests for
spokesperson.
us.
There you go. So you follow her direction, and as you make it around the bend, you see off to your right the building that she spoke of. There's a sign out front. Yeah, sign out front that says Blue Water Inn with a kind of a depiction of a lake carved in the sign over it. Great smoke issues from the chimney of a large two-story wooden building with a stone foundation and a sagging tile roof. There are several ravens that seem to be perched along the top of it, and then of course, the sign over that. So you know that this is the correct place.
Do I recognize any of these ravens from the ones
That's
near the
it.
windmill?
I'm looking at the ravens closely.
Roll a perception check for me.
Yeah, I'm checking.
You know what they say, burbs never lie.
Try.
Perception.
Yep, they look just like ravens. No, they. You notice that the four ravens across the top look to you as you come around the corner, and as you do that, they just kind of watch you walk down the street towards the end.
I don't see anything different in them. None of them wink at me.
No, they don't wink at you.
Okay.
Get up their little burb arm and wave at you.
There's not a three-eyed raven there, is there?
Yeah.
No.
Spoiler alert.
Yep.
That wasn't a spoiler alert. I'm looking for one of them here. They could be here. Hey. All right. Okay, we looked at them.
Well, let's go ahead and get some dinner.
Let's step inside.
How many rooms do we need? I guess that depends on how big the rooms are.
Yep.
I'll sleep with Irina.
Hey, heard that.
I'm a monk.
What?
Oh, she's safe.
What's your point?
Yeah.
Just so that she's protected.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a religious monk? I mean,
of course.
She doesn't need to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe we should get her own room. I don't trust her with this This
With this
Well,
group.
I'm a,
Yeah.
I'm a little miffed. Think that was an insult, sir.
well, it was meant to be one, so I'm glad you took it that way.
Thank you, Urbash. My intentions were pure.
My intentions were pure.
It's just my other stuff that went unpure.
So when we
Hey.
walk in, how many people are in this area or in this inn?
There are actually quite a few. Let me get
jeez.
you.
Can we find an empty table that'll fit us all?
Okay, are you guys able to see that?
I think so.
No.
Black
Nope.
screen, got it.
Got it.
Yeah, I see a black screen.
It's going
Is
great.
it on the left side? Yeah, I don't see nothing. You don't have everything on the map layer again, do you?
No.
Is my token there?
Do what you did last time.
Yeah, that's
Show the
Strahd.
whole thing.
Yeah.
All the tokens are on the token level.
Okay.
They have sight.
All right. So, can you see the outside of the inn?
Nope,
No.
can't see nothing.
I hate this game.
I see that.
I see purple,
And blues. Oh, this
Yeah.
is so pretty.
It's like one of those laser light shows.
Yep.
How come I can't do mine?
Ooh, because you're not Walzen.
User error.
I now see a couple of tokens. There's Walzen.
There's some tokens. Bum, 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 bum.
Well, I don't see. Oh, there they are. There's one. That's parent. That's me.
I still have black.
Well, I've got black, but at
Everything's
least my
black. I
tokens
see
on.
3 tokens.
Oh, that's two more than I do. I see only mine.
I see Walzen and Urabash too, and you.
I see Urabash, Zaldarth, Vatari, and Prick.
Wow,
Yeah, I don't see those.
that's a variety.
I will figure this thing out one day. I promise you.
Well,
I figure about the time we quit.
you
Yep.
can sit there and weave this into your story.
That's right.
No.
And the lights went out in the tavern.
We
Okay,
enter
so
in and they
go
turn the lights off. I reach around to find people's pocketbooks.
Okay, so global
Ah,
is on.
There we go.
I see.
Oh,
I see
yeah.
There's a
everything.
big ass horse.
Shh, you don't see that.
Oh,
Yeah.
this looks like an inn that we're gonna have trouble in.
No, it looks like a normal inn.
No, this is not a normal inn.
Here, I
Too
got the
many
table.
stairs.
So
Too many
People.
stairs. I don't trust it in with this many stairs.
I don't trust these damn stairs.
Yeah,
layers
stairs.
does the
Stairs lead
have?
me into trouble. Well, I'm inside.
There's
Yep.
several.
Whoa,
Several
lots
kind
of
of commoners.
folks.
Yeah, people are kind of popping up as you walk through the door. The game's still loading.
And I'm smiling and nodding at all of them. My
and
pleasure.
most of them seem to be
My pleasure.
pleased to meet you. Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass.
Ah, my pleasure.
So I come over here and hop up on top of the bar, take out the loot, and
What?
start playing
Oh,
playing
okay.
the loot. And
Yeah.
I sing a song about an orc named Sue. Very funny song.
Jesus.
Um,
Okay.
I come over by you to enjoy your sounds. Nodding in approval.
natural 20.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
Oh,
You,
man.
wow.
I'm clapping now.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
you get quite a few heads turn your way. And everybody's
Yeah.
really paying attention to you.
Oh, they
And
are.
unlike the unlike the kind of calm shy town of the village of Barovia. These people are a little bit more into your song. Some of them kind of start to nod their head a little bit, and a few of the girls at the table are kind of clapping and moving around with you.
Oh,
I-
Urubash.
I yell out, "He's my friend!"
That's how you get the chicks.
And
That guy.
Yeah, I'm
And
his
it-
wingman.
and as I finish the song, I look down to the bartender and say, "My services are available for maybe some places to stay for me and my friends, and maybe some food and drink. How's that sound?"
There's a lady, little bit elderly looking, behind the bar, and she kind of looks up at you and says, "Well, you can start by getting off of my bar, and we can talk about it."
I say, "I'm sorry, I get carried away sometimes. You didn't really have a stage here, and just felt like maybe I'm much more into showing and not telling, if you know what I mean."
Understood.
Get off her
But
bar.
yes, come
on,
sit at our
Urbash, don't be modest.
come sit at our bar. Welcome to the Blue Water Inn, and have a drink.
Oh, we shall.
Cool.
She
I wanna-
pours out a how did it do that? She pours out a drink for each of you and slides it towards you, and it is a pint glass of a purplish-looking malt that has a very grapey smell to it.
I
Yes.
take a big swill and go, "This is delicious."
I'd be like, yes, give me
Oh.
some. And I take my empty mug and I
This
take a
was
big
worth
swig.
the long walk.
While Urabash was distracting the whole bar, I want to try to sneak in
And
undetected
steal everything.
Oh,
Undetected.
God.
and scope out the clientele.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Maybe
Alright.
some advantage since they're all distracted, huh?
Yep. Roll a stealth check for me, prick.
Did you say with advantage?
I will, because they're jamming out to the sultry tunes of Gurabash.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Boy, man, there's good dice.
We're about
so
to
far
rob
tonight.
this place blind. So
You're
I'm like,
buying the rooms, man.
I'm like
Yeah.
slinking in, like going between desks under chairs and trying to see who looks like they would be an easy target to lighten their load, if you know what I mean.
Lighten a little bit. Gotcha. There is one male commenter that's sitting by himself right when you come in the door. He's kind of got one hand on his chin, and he's looking towards the bar where Urabash is playing. He's still playing his song. He hasn't begun to speak to the bartender.
Okay, then yeah.
Or he's playing another song, and everybody's having their drink. And then there is a table of 3 commoners at the very far south end of the bar that are 2 of them are turned around in their chair facing away from the door so they don't see you. The other one is sitting at an angle where she can see the stage, but she doesn't pay attention to you either. And then you see two large men, more well dressed than anybody in the bar. They're sitting at the table watching Urabash, but also watching the rest of the group. And then just a few other commoners here and there that knowing how you know how to lay out a room, these don't seem to be easy marks, but you can tell that they either don't have a lot of treasure on them or that they seem to be a little more alert and less drunk than the others.
Well, I want to go for the probably the person that's singled by themselves. Just
Okay.
kind of watching and see if I can't find something worth
Uh-oh.
taking.
Worth a little bit of money. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
a key, some coin that can be quietly lifted.
I was enjoying my ale, but then I realized what Prick is
You
doing.
don't see me,
You don't even
Perrin.
know. Yeah.
You have no
but
idea.
I know
I'm
you're not
watching
at the bar.
Urabash. I got plausible deniability.
You're over
Yep,
there being
that's
like,
right.
he's my buddy. We're
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, to
We're
Urbash,
friends.
not to prick.
You have no
We're
idea
friends.
about
Yeah,
me.
no, we're ignoring him.
We're all
All
kinds
right.
of friends.
All right.
All right, roll me a sleight of hand check. Prick.
Is this with advantage still or just normal?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on it. He said, "Phew."
22.
Oh, 22. Okay, so with a 22, yeah, you're able to get your hand in there and do me a favor and roll. Roll on a d12.
All right.
Ooh.
An
Whoa.
11.
11. Ooh,
Yeah.
That seems like a good roll.
yeah. You filter around in this guy's pocket, and you feel something small and round and smooth with a single chain coming off.
It's
You have
penis.
picked up a little pocket watch. It's worth about yeah, it's worth 8. You would appraise it at about 8 gold.
Nice. Can Prick read time?
You have probably no idea what this thing is.
It's shiny and it's mine.
You've seen large ones on buildings from the cities of the Forgotten Coast, but you wouldn't know what time of day it was.
All right. Well, then
But you know it's worth something.
I put it in my pocket and I sit at this table with our party.
Okay. Saw you wanted to pickpocket.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
stop
not
while
trying to
you're
press.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm not pressing my luck in here yet. We just
That's
showed
right.
up.
Too many people.
All right. Let's see. So about that time, a man comes out from the office and he walks to the bartender, Urabash, that you had been talking to about staying. He leans in and says, he looks at her and he says, Danica, dear, please do remember that our supply of wine runs very low. Keepers have not delivered lately. Would you be so kind as to cut back a little bit on the heavy pouring?
Oops.
And she nods and goes back to what she was doing.
I couldn't help but overhear that that you seem to be having some trouble here about getting a delivery or something.
She kind of nods and she doesn't seem to be really worried about it. But she says that our normal supply of wine comes from the Wizard of Vines winery is far overdue, more so than normal. We do not know what's holding up the shipment.
Whereabouts is this winery?
Yeah,
The Wizard of Winery, it lies outside of Valakai. If you head further west to the into the forest, you will find their place of business.
Would there be a reward if we got it here? Could you use some help acquiring it?
The man that came out from the office, he kind of overhearing this, he turns and says, "Friend, you speak as though you are an adventurer."
That we are, sir.
He kind of looks over your group and thinks for a second and says,
We are honest adventurers.
says,
most of us.
Yeah.
Urum will cut you a deal. If you find word from our friends, I will give you free room and board for as long as you intend to stay in our town.
Cool.
Sounds fair enough.
I didn't mean to do that. I was.
That's okay. I was
Oh, I was
wondering,
gonna say,
what are you tolling the dead on?
That was Vitari's
Um,
sheet. I was.
I'm
Did you
actually
just
gonna,
toll the
We
dead?
left Atari outside. So.
I'm gonna
Did
have
you
to
just-
run.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop here with?
Yeah, I was
that?
going to say we're kind of at a good stopping point anyway.
Okay.
So he will promise you room and board if you find out what happened,
All right.
and we
Looks
will
like so.
pick up and hopefully find this wine, the sword that the Revenant talked to you about, and whatever
Right.
else Valakai has to offer on
And
Sunday.
we still haven't figured out what we're
Alright.
going to do with Irina.
Still don't know what you're going
We
to do
have
with
a
Irina.
lot going on. All right.
Your
Thanks
quest
so much,
log
guys.
is getting full.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sunday morning,
Good
8
point.
a.m. Eastern. We will see you guys there.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
one.
Sounds good.
All right.